Hey, how's it going? No Slack Soldier 2327 here. First thing I want to say is check out my video about me splitting my arrows. I can't believe I did it. I've only seen it done on TV and videos. I can't believe I did it, honestly. I'm still a little jazzed about it. Um, but yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is today is about are going to be about like if you actually want to start hunting, the first thing you gotta do if you want to start bow hunting is learn about the bow. But the first thing is the arrow. The arrow itself. The shaft is the main part of the arrow. As I said in previous videos, Beeman Bow Hunter 400s is what I have here. I also got the Beeman ICS Bow Hunters 400. Um, One thing I want to talk about real quick is the actual tips, or the tips themselves. One thing is these are practice tips. Practice tips are only used for practice. They got broadheads, which honestly, right now I don't have any broadheads. I haven't had time to actually get mine out of my case to show you guys. But you can look them up online. Sorry, I don't have any right now. I will be putting them on here later. I can guarantee it. When fall comes around and I'm actually showing everyone, or I'm gonna actually be filming out of the tree stand that I hunt in, and I'm also going to be having a couple guys with me. Oldies Forever. I don't know if you've checked him out on YouTube. He's pretty good at what he does. Got instructional videos kind of like I do. And my wife's cousin actually will be there with us filming. And but yeah, back to the tips. Practice tips, broadheads. Non-mechanical broadheads and mechanical broadheads are the two types of broadheads that there are. The non-mechanical broadheads, if you're going to shoot those, you're going to need to actually get practice non-mechanical broadheads because they fly off the um, bow actually different than than the practice tips. If you're shooting mechanical broadheads, they're not gonna. There's no difference, but I would recommend getting practice ones anyway, just to double check, make sure that you're going to be accurate, because you don't want to have to go into the hunt and all of a sudden you pull back and you launch that arrow and your target's completely off because you didn't practice with your equipment. Practice like you play. Back to the tips. I only shoot 100 grains, which, like I said in the previous videos, most hunters do only shoot hundreds, or at least that I know of. There may be some out there that shoot 125. The difference in the grains, like I've said, is just the accuracy. If you're shooting hundreds and you go up to 25, you're gonna be messed up. These are the fletchings. Sure, I've talked about it before. I'm just trying to give little basic steps here. These are the fletchings. This is the nock. The nock is actually what connects the arrow to the bow. You actually just stick it onto this part. You stick it onto the cable itself. Anyway, I actually have my bow over here. I'm going to show you guys some of the basic concepts of it. One thing I want to talk about first is quivers. This is actually a 6 arrow quiver. I'm sorry, I only got 3 arrows on it. I actually have it detached from my bow right now, just so I can actually show you guys. One of the reasons why I believe most, if not all, quivers are detachable is for the reason that when you get up in the stand, you don't want it in your way, so you're able to detach it and set it off on a limb or something you have hanging up there. Sorry, that's my phone. If you have I know like the new Matthews quivers they're really, really cool. They mount high on the bow, help stable it out, which is awesome. But like I said, this is a 6 arrow quiver. The two of them are the ones that got splintered today that I'm missing, and the other one is the one I just talked about. So that's why there's only 3 in here. Now on to the main bow itself. I wish I could show you guys right now how, or like if I could stand up and show you guys how to shoot, I would, but I don't actually have anyone to film for me right now, so I'm kind of limited. But I will, once I actually can get someone to film for me, I will post a video about how to shoot, shooting, how to stand, all that stuff. But right now, this is the bow, obviously. You got your cables. This is actually a part to help the cables stop. You got these right here where the cables actually connect to the bow. This is the cam. These are called the cams. You got them on both sides. When you draw back, they actually bend, as I can demonstrate. See? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. See how they're different now? One thing I want to talk about, I mean, obviously you got your stabilizers, you got your sights, different stabilizers. One thing I want to talk about is the draw weight and draw length. First, draw length. You need your draw length before you can determine your draw weight. Well, from what I've been told. I actually have a 28 draw length, 28, 29, something like that. You can determine your draw length by actually taking your wingspan and dividing it by 2.5. If not, if you don't really want to do that and you want to get a more accurate determination of your wingspan, or I'm sorry, your draw length, go to the archery shop, ask them, say, you know, I'm new to bows, I want to get into bow hunting, I want to get my draw length, and they'll help you out. That also is going to help you be able to determine your arrow length. Mine are 29s. Not that that matters to you guys, I'm just saying. One thing that comes along with the bow is being able to pull it back. Alright, determining your draw weight. Most people that I know shoot 55. I shoot 55. There's 45. You have to have at least 40, at least I know in Illinois, to actually hunt with a bow, which most people can draw back 40 pounds. Like I said, they go all the way up to like 90, I think, maybe 100-pound drawback. I've never seen it, but I believe it's out there. One thing when you're gonna actually determine your draw weight is when you hold it out. So let me turn the camera over here so you guys can actually see. This is called your bow arm. You want that completely extended on how it's supposed to be, like when you're aiming down the target. If you're able to pull straight back like that, you know you're pulling the right weight. Honestly, I think I might be pulling a little too less, but it doesn't matter. If you're able to do that, you got the right jaw length. One thing that people don't really know, and I honestly didn't know till I learned it, is if you have to actually put, like when you're pulling back and you have to lift your bow up to pull down and then angle out, you're pulling way too much weight. Way too much weight. So yeah, it's gonna be more beneficial to you in the hunt if you're pulling the correct weight. I mean, like with me, I know that I could pull back 70 pounds. I've done it, but I had to lift it up and pull back, and that's not good, especially when you're out there in the tree stand and you see that deer and you want to be able to hit focus on that thing, and the first thing you're thinking about is, oh my god, this thing's gonna be hard to pull back. I'm like, let me pull it back, blah blah blah. It's not good. All right. Like I said, I'm sorry I don't actually have anybody to film for you right now because I'd love to be able to talk about the stance, how to shoot, all that stuff. I'd love to be able to talk to you about that with you guys right now, but I can't. I don't have a film or a camera guy right now. I'm gonna film myself. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have any comments, any questions, and like I've said before, I never stop learning. I'm not perfect. I'm just doing what I can to help you guys out. If you guys have any comments, any corrections on stuff that I've messed up, write it down in the comment box. Subscribe. If you guys want to, follow me on Twitter at Ryan05, or I'm sorry, Ryan Stewart 05. I'm going to be uploading pictures, videos of me shooting my bow, stuff kind of like that. So yeah, I mean, hey, if there's anything else I haven't thought of, like I said, just let me know. All right, man.